Well, sir, little low to the ground there, the exhaust pipe is. An inch. A flat tire here. Yeah, I have to pump that up. And this is going to be row number 4 in the tent shed. After this load, I will have enough room for one more truckload. And then my winter wood is done. Still burning through last year's. Today is going to be playing a game of adult Tetris in the woodshed. That's good for now until I get some of this weight off, because obviously the tire's gonna still look a little flat. Willing to guess the one over here kind of does too. See how it looks after I get all the wood unloaded. Rained last night, as you can tell. I'm gonna go in here and see if there's any signs of leakage in that back corner. No, that's good and dry. It looks discolored because, well, just because it needs to be replaced. It's dry, it didn't leak at all, that's good. Very well could be that taillight cover. I think I can officially say I'm more than half done this truckload. This is how I've been spending my afternoon. What's left under there is all of my last year's wood. Now through the day I'm working and the diesel heater will be running once the fire goes out. So what's there should technically last me a week, maybe a little more. Yeah, can't wait to be done. You might be able to see that little glow. The sun is quickly disappearing, so I'll be happy when this is done. I'll be finishing it in the dark. And again, sorry about the lighting. You probably can't see, but my row is to about there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, last piece. Now we got an empty truck box. Last piece, and my pile is full to the top, really, so just starting a new one. Looking at the rain out there. Yeah, it's a rainy one. Nice and mild though. Almost 9 degrees Celsius because we got that mild rainy weather the next 2 days. 27 in here. Trying to let my fire die out. I got one fan that stopped already, so it won't be too long. Definitely don't need a fire today. I'm pretty sure I can just let my handy dandy Burek remote do its thing today. So it's too warm for a fire right now. Which is really weird to say at the end of November. Speaking of the end of November, that is when the inspection on the box truck is due. So I'm getting ready to take this in. Normally in Nova Scotia, vehicles need to be inspected bi-yearly, but commercial style vehicles or vehicles that are above a certain weight need to be inspected annually. So I bought the box truck about a year ago and the inspection is due, well, the inspection is up in about 5 days. 4 days, something like that. So today I take it in for that. I'm also getting them to do a transmission flush and fluid change and all that stuff. But and also there's a vibration underneath that I want them to look at. I tried to adjust the heat shield. I thought that's what it was. It still does it, so hopefully they can check into that as well. During inspection, all marker lights need to be working as long as they're there. And they all do. But my tail lights are these LED strip lights, and there's about 10 individual lights all down here, you see? There is one in the center, I think this one here. That one light isn't working. So I'm hoping they're not going to have an issue with that because 9 others work. You see that? That one right there is out. You know, it's funny because when my blinker is on, the light that's out flashes, right? So I don't know, maybe it's just a connection problem here, but it does work. It's just that when it's daytime running lights, it stays unlit. Are they gonna have a problem with that? Who knows, because this is how inspections are. Kind of ridiculous, right? If a business has a letter out in their neon sign, wouldn't it be fun to walk in and be like,
sorry, I'm not gonna buy anything here, your one letter in your neon sign is out.
But I get it, I get it. Everything should be working. Hear that vibration? It's that, I think, right there. And like I said, I tried to adjust that and it still rattles. My inspection is at 10. I'm just getting ready to go do that. What the hell is that? This. What's that? Soot from the chimney? What the heck? Oh yeah. Okay, so obviously it's running down through an opening up there. Guess I'll need to get up on the roof, but it won't be today. It's a rainy one. Tomorrow's supposed to be mild and nice, and I'm off and home, so maybe I'll climb up on the roof and see what the problem is. Also, before I forget, I've got the leaks narrowed down to 2 places. Up front in this one corner in that little bay there, you can see the water, but you'll also see those little rivets, whatever the heck those things are. They're coming through from the outside, so obviously the water is seeping in through those, I'm guessing. And the other spot is this corner. It does the same thing. It comes in. I'm assuming the water runs down the side of these things and maybe even comes in underneath and seeps in through this big wad of caulking. But this side right now is dry. It is raining. There's no other leaks that I know of. The one that was in the corner, that back corner, I think I fixed because it's not leaking anymore. I sealed it up. On the outside, yes, on the outside. And there's no other leaks coming from the roof / ceiling. It's just, I think it's actually coming in from underneath or the bottom area of the box up here in the corners. So other than that, it stays dry in here. Those are the only spots. You know what? It could even be happening somewhere here. Somebody thought that maybe the water was getting in through my broken side camera here. But that's not the case because that doesn't go to the inside of the box, if you can see it. So yeah, that's that as far as the update on the leaks in the box area. And I think that maybe in the spring, I might even go ahead and obviously seal the entire box. Now's not really the time of year to be doing it. But sealing the entire outside, and I might even paint the entire thing with a rubberized paint. I don't know yet, but that would help seal it up too, I would think, after it's, you know, been sealed. But let me know your thoughts on that. We have about 4 or 5 months yet, you know, of miserable weather before we get there anyhow. Oh, and one last update to squeeze in before I take off. The sleeping pad that I put on the bed in the last video, it's helping. My back seems a little less stiff in the mornings. It's more comfortable to sleep on. My mattress was just, or is, way too firm. So that definitely helps. The only issue I have with it is the smell. Like, I don't know why those gel or foam mattresses can have that strong, like, chemically smell, but I'm hoping that'll go away at some point because it still gives me sinus headaches in the morning sometimes. Other than that, great on the back so far. Okay, I'm getting ready to leave in the box truck. I'm going to just drop it off and leave it, like I said, but I'll let you guys know how the inspection goes when I find out. Okay. Good afternoon. diesel heater just kicked on, which is surprising. It's not that cold outside. It's actually really nice today, which there won't be much more of these mild temperature days, I don't think, but today is one of those days. 9.9 degrees, may as well say 10 degrees Celsius. What's that, 50 Fahrenheit? Feels warmer though. Box truck is back. Back with a 2-year inspection sticker, which surprised me, but apparently it's done annually when it's a commercial vehicle, and since this is no longer a commercial vehicle, my inspection is now good for 2 years, which I'm happy about. Might be able to hear me a little bit better over here, maybe not. It's windy today. It's nice, temperature-wise it's nice, but it's a little windy. Yeah, no issues with the box truck. Guess there wasn't an issue with my one little LED light being out here, so I'm happy about it. I did get them to do a transmission flush, new fluid, new filter. For peace of mind, I just wanted to make sure everything is good and, you know, fresh and whatever. And the other thing that I did get them to do is check for the vibration/rattle that was underneath the truck. Since I got it for the past year, it has vibrated and rattled underneath. And like I said, I thought it was this heat shield thing. I adjusted it. Turns out it was this giant heavy-duty skid plate. Sorry about the lighting. I'm horrible with lighting all the time on this channel. But this thing is heavy. And that's what it was. So they removed it for me because they said it absolutely wasn't necessary and it wasn't there from factory. So somebody, whether it was FedEx or whoever, had it installed under the transmission, and that's what was rattling. So they removed it and they asked me if I wanted it, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll take it. If nothing else, it's scrap metal. That's the hoarder in me, I guess. Anyway, problem solved. This big heavy hunk of junk has been removed, and I no longer have a vibration and a rattle underneath, so absolutely happy about that. Next thing on my list is to take it somewhere and get the windshield sealed. I think most of you are right when you're saying that the leak is coming from the windshield, and I actually think I know where. If I haven't mentioned it, I think it's actually coming down around this corner, falling into here and ending up in this. Sorry, they were in and out of my vehicle, so it's messy now. But anyway, yeah, you can see there's a little bit of fresh water there. I think it's like running down along this corner and landing in this channel, filling up with water. So obviously that's next on the list. Take it somewhere, get the windshield all sealed up. Try to make sure that it is not leaking. I gotta do what I can do to make sure that this thing isn't leaking on me before I put something like a mat down on the floor, and a mat does need to be down on the floor. So behind the scenes, I've been doing the tedious job of just filling every gap in between the insulation and the framing. I guess that's kind of like my vapor barrier, right? Trust me, it's been taking some time. And the metal ribs, they were exposed, creating condensation. So I have covered them with pipe insulation in hopes that that'll help with the condensation issue. Fingers crossed it does. If not, I'll have to figure something else out. But yeah, it's at least insulating that metal, so hopefully that does something. Slow process. I just want to make sure all the leaks are taken care of. Like I said, I'm glad that she passed inspection with no issues, and yeah, no more rattle. I can dig it. I can dig it. Next on my list, which I should probably do today since I don't have a fire, is climb up there and see what's going on with, you know, why I'm getting all that soot running down the side of my trailer in my window. There is a hole up there, so I need to take a look at that. It's making a little bit of a mess here, for sure. Okay, let's get this done and over with. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm just afraid of falling. And, oh wow, while I'm up here, that is a lot of pine needles. Oh my gosh. This is the type of stuff I just don't have time to do on the daily. Alright, I'm up here. Got my foot pushed against this tree because well, my boots are more slippery than I thought they'd be. Ooh, and when the wind blows, you feel the tree sway. Okay. My boots are falling apart. Literally falling apart. Oh my gosh. The whole heel. Where'd that go? Okay, Jenna, don't. I made it. I made it to the top. Okay. Straddle the roof. Straddle the roof. Straddle the roof. Here we go. Oh, I see now. Now I remember. This was the problem. Whatever. Ooh, yeah. It just broke away here. And whatever's running down the side of the trailer is getting through this little gap here. So, that is not the strongest, but for now, and I don't have any right now, some type of silicone that can handle heat. See this little gasket here? Or silicone, whatever that is. Something that can handle heat would seam that up. Project for another day, I guess, when I have, you know, some type of silicone or seam sealer that can handle the heat. Of course, I climbed up here without any. While I'm here, just probably knock down any of this crud that I see. It's weird being up here. I can see all the water spots where the water sits on top of the box truck, though. Managed to get the collar off here, and I'm gonna take the cap off and take a look down in. Oh well, definitely not clogged by any means, but sure it could use a sweep out. Oh yeah, look at that. Anybody want some creosote chips?
No, it's probably cancerous.
Probably should have brought something up here to clean this with, but I didn't. So, alright, cap is back on. Somewhat sort of cleaned out, and now we know where the problem is, so we can just head on back down here now. Whew. It's a dirty job. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please. Ooh! Slowly slide down to the tree. Slowly. 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 Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I set that there with the intention of cleaning the entire roof with the leaf blower, but I can't reach it from here, and I'm not leaning forward to plummet to my death. So maybe that'll be for another day too, because once I step foot on that ladder, I'm not getting back up here. Try and let down all the stuff I knocked off of the cap. Ugh. Temperature cooling down. Time to get a fire going. Excuse me? Did you get something to say? You're just happy. You are happy because you love those fires. I know. I know. Thanks for helping me make it. Yeah. Wow. I think I backed up a little too close to the tent shed. Okay. 6:30 p.m. on a work night, and I'm just getting started with this. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long, but yeah. Have I mentioned how exciting this is? Not this. No, not this. This is row number 4. This is row number 5. And this right here is the last row to go in. Which means this is the last load of wood that I need to bring here this year. 5 rows in here should do me okay until the end of winter. I still have some wood left. It's just that not all of it's going to fit in here, and that's okay. There will be some in the spring if I get low or need some, or if not, there will be some for next year. I'm just excited that it's almost done, you know. It's a lot of work every fall, but very rewarding for that warm wood heat, because honestly, I'm not sure how I'd survive without it. Not easily. Not quite halfway there. Anyway, had to get that out of my system. I think I'm gonna go inside and get a drink of water because I need it. I'm going to get this done tonight because it's the last time. I hope. Squeeze! Oh. Oh. Good thing I'm getting water and not beer. Okay, so close. I'm getting there. This is literally all that's left. I don't know, maybe 20 pieces or so. I just need to finish this, shower, go to bed. Last one.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
It is done. My not quite row number 5. It's done. I'm calling it quits. I'm done. I'm done for this winter. No more stacking wood. No more. Nope. No more. It is 9:30 at night. I have got to shower and get to bed because 5 a.m. comes early. Back to work tomorrow. Your girl's a hustler. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Alright, you're not having it, are you? You don't like my singing? Rory! So rude. So rude. Ew. 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 Was there any point for me to stay up till 9:30 the other night piling that row? 'Cause yeah. Got a broken tote. Who knows what else is underneath that wood that fell. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Alright. Back to bed.